Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you're having a blessed day. Today is the 21st of July, 2025. Hope you guys have been able to get home safe and sound, go out, make some money, take care of your families, provide. I just drew a blank. Anyway, welcome. All of our new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to our YouTube channel and TikTok channel. Thank you for supporting our YouTube channel and our TikTok channel. What we do here on this YouTube channel and TikTok channel is biblical principles about finances. We have some playlists about God and money. We have a few more upcoming videos, and we try to show others that, yes, if you're a follower of Christ, you're called to do certain things, like be a good steward, and in our modern vernacular, there will be a manager of what God has blessed you with. How little, the abundance, whatever you have, just manage it well. And that comes with being, being a cheerful giver. You don't have to, people think you have to give away tens of thousands or Mr. Beast type money to just help people. You don't. You can give away as little as you want to, a little as you have, but the issue is not giving out of the kindness of your heart. So if you're giving out of obligation and compulsion, 2 Corinthians said that's not what Jesus wants us to do. So with that being said, please go back, check out some of our previous videos. We have some of our favorite economists, Mr. Thomas Sowell. He's an outstanding economist. He should have had or received multiple Nobel Peace Prizes. But what he talks about is, in the liberal sense, they don't like it that he blames the victim. He points out that it's not racism or bigotry and white people that is controlling black people or brown people's destiny. It's the decisions they're making. It's not generational poverty. It's generational bad decisions. He points at a lot of factors where he just talks about like where we go wrong. So go back and check out some of those videos. I have a update. I have a new one I'll be posting tomorrow. But right now, let's get into the day devotion, because I talk long-winded, very long-winded, so I will get into that on tomorrow. But for right now, we're called to be witnesses of Christ, not judges, not jurors. We're called to be witnesses of the things Jesus has done in our lives and give him a piece of our day. And that's what I'm doing with this day devotional. So with all of that being said, please continue to like, share, and subscribe. Let's jump into the day devotional for July 21st, 2025. This day devotional is entitled, How to Succeed in the Lord's Eyes. When Solomon had finished the temple of the Lord and the royal palace, and had succeeded in carrying out all he had in mind to do in the temple of the Lord and in his own palace, the Lord appeared to him. 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 11 and 12. When a man of God serves the Lord with fervor and zeal, then later walks away from God, the Bible, the church, and the Christian faith, it hurts. It hurts hundreds directly. Most importantly, it hurts thousands indirectly for years to come. The damage is incalculable. In biblical history, only a small number of men ever talked directly with the Lord. Yet King Solomon talked to the Lord twice. And not just for a brief moment or two. Solomon heard from God loud and clear. So the first time you read the Bible, you have, like, every reason to expect that King Solomon is God's man through and through. He is God's go-to guy. But then again, the Bible clearly warns us. The Lord clearly warned Solomon twice that he wasn't exempt from becoming an absolute failure and utter fool. If Solomon was wholeheartedly devoted to God early on, he clearly became half-hearted as the years rolled on. Later in life, he became no-hearted. King Solomon allowed the people around him to influence him, to pull his heart from God, draw his heart from God, along with his 300 wives, 700 concubines, just turn them away to heathen gods, pull them from God. So later in life, he became no-hearted, essentially, just focused on everything else but God. The one who could have taught the whole world about the Lord, instead, just blatantly, I don't even know what this, he just blatantly just blasphemed the Lord's name. And when he wrote the book of Ecclesiastes, that was him at the end of his life coming back to God, letting us know, if you go back and read the book of Ecclesiastes, that everything is vanity and vexation of the spirit if you do not do it for God. And I love the book of Ecclesiastes, because First Kings tell you the beginning and how the things was going, and how he gave his life to God, and then Ecclesiastes was he got a serious perspective in the book of Ecclesiastes. But anyway, so go and check it out if you have time. The whole thing. You can listen to it on the Bible app, or you can read it. I prefer reading it. It's just more personal feel that way. So tonight, guys, our prayer is simple. Lord, if Solomon could walk away from you, any man can. Don't let me ever do that. I want to double down for your glory and honor. May God add a blessing to the hearers and the doers of his word. Again, guys, we have to continue to put God first, because we're human, and the sin is in our members. Yes, followers of Christ are reborn and made new and whole in the image of God, image of Jesus. But you have to understand, we still have sinful thoughts. We have sinful deeds and actions and emotions and things that come onto us because we're human. And you have to consistently remind yourself why you do the things that you do, why you're staying faithful to your spouse, why you are not abusing your kids, why you are not cheating people, why you are being kind to your fellow man. Excuse me. If you're a follower of Christ, you have to consistently put on the whole armor of God. So just know that you're not alone. We love you, but God loves you more. And I truly understand what you guys are going through or dealing with, because you're not alone. I'm going through and dealing with something. I have to go to court in the morning to prove that I didn't commit a crime. And I didn't commit a crime. The crime was a false charge. My son's mother figured that she can have me arrested, and she would rather have me arrested. She's black. She's a black woman, so she'd rather have me arrested than for me to raise my children and to take care of my son. She would rather have me go to jail, so she made up some charges, and they almost believed her until I proved them wrong. So we're going to court to squash all of the foolishness. So don't feel bad. You're not going through things alone. Yes, I may be 98% of the time in a good mood. I'm typically always good, because I choose to be optimistic, not an idiot. I choose to look on the bright side of things, because I realize that hurt people, And we're not fighting against flesh and blood and other people. We're fighting against demonic spirits that want to steal, kill, and destroy. So if people can get you out of control, then they're in control. The enemy can control you by simply saying a few words to you and getting you upset and out of character. So I love you. Stay strong. Stay in your faith. Continue to put God first. Continue to focus on your finances, your family, and your fitness and your faith. I love you guys. Have a blessed night. Be safe. Au revoir. À bientôt. À la prochaine.